In 2015, the NFL Air Show reached its peak. Teams averaged 243 passing yards every Sunday. Offenses were designed to take advantage of the one-high safety defense popularized by Seattle's Legion of Boom and beat you over the top. The league was drunk on verticality. It was your ticket to passing success. But what happened? In 2024, passing yards per game dropped down to only 217. That was the lowest since 2008. But don't let the numbers fool you. This isn't regression, it's adaptation. Because it's not an evaporation of quarterback talent. Mahomes still exists, Josh Allen still exists. Arm strength didn't just vanish into the ether. No, this was something deeper, something more complicated. The deep ball didn't die from natural causes. It was assassinated by a tactical evolution on the other side of the ball. Between 2019 and 2024, the league saw a seismic shift in coverage strategy. Two high safety looks? Well, they went from being used on only 44% of passing downs in 2019 all the way up to 63% in 2024. Gone were the days of single high daredevilry. Now it's split safeties, lurking, waiting, watching. Here's an example of Mahomes from a couple years ago. The Chargers come out with one high safety showing the blitz. To counter this, the Chiefs are running a concept with two deep routes on the outside and Travis Kelce sitting down over the middle. If the safety bites down on Kelce, then Mahomes knows his guys are one-on-one on the outside, and all he has to do is buy some time, then find them deep. Mahomes does exactly that and delivers a dime for the score. On the flip side, here's an example from the 2025 Super Bowl. Pre-snap, the Eagles come out in a two-high shell. The Chiefs are running a deep attacking concept with this receiver running a deep clear-out route, hoping to open it up underneath for one of these two receivers running crossing routes. As Mahomes receives the snap, Philadelphia's defense bails out to protect against the deep ball. Reading this out, Mahomes moves up in the pocket just like the previous play, except this time he is forced to hit his check down underneath for a short game. This is fundamentally what defenses are doing across the NFL, and it's worked brutally. Deep pass attempts of 20 plus yards downfield have gone from 10.2 attempts per game in 2019 to just 7.7 attempts in 2024. That's a 24.5 decline in just 5 years. Looking at this graph from Field Vision Sports, in 2019, Patrick Mahomes was the best deep ball passer in the NFL with a 51% success rate and an EPA of 125. I mean, unreal numbers. But just 5 years later, Mahomes ranked dead last in 2024 with an EPA of negative 19.78. This means he was actually hurting his team significantly by trying to go deep. We also see this backed up by the air yards numbers, as air yards per attempt is down to 7.7, the lowest in a decade, almost a full yard less than 2019. Offenses aren't even trying to go deep anymore. They're designed to dink and dunk you to death while playing ball control. So what's behind this transformation? Next Gen Stats calls it the red crab. Not the best name, I agree, but what's that mean? Defenses are playing more underneath defenders 4 to 6 yards off the ball, with these linebackers and hybrid defensive backs lurking in the intermediate zones and two high safeties patrolling deep. A containment shell built for disruption. So how do offenses win now? It's not about arm strength, it's about intellect. Why? Two high shells leave fewer defenders in the box. Offenses win with pre-snap recognition, quick decisions, yards after the catch, and oh yeah, pounding the dang rock. Take a look at the 2024-2025 Super Bowl champion Eagles, and that's exactly how they built their offense to dominate. In 2024, the Eagles were dead last in pass attempts per game, averaging only about 25, nearly 10 attempts less than the Chiefs, for example. On the flip side, the Eagles were first in rush attempts with about 36.5, also about 10 more than the Chiefs. So how did the Eagles set up their offense? Well, they could beat you with a power run from Saquon Barkley, then a read option from Jalen Hurts, pre-snap motion for easy underneath completions. When you dropped everyone back in a two high safety shell to defend the long passes, Jalen Hurts would just take off and scramble to pick up yards. And then once defenses were tired of getting ran on and dink and dunk to death, the Eagles wanted you to add more defenders in the box. That's when they really made you pay, busting out the play action and finally beating you over the top deep. It's the perfect offense to beat modern day defenses. So what's the takeaway? The deep shot, it's a luxury, not a lifestyle. If teams want to win in today's NFL, they need to be able to run the ball and make defenses pay for their reliance on two high safeties. Establish the dang run. Like and subscribe for more.